Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kable. Happy Halloween. Today I'm going to be talking about this right here, Castlevania. We just came out with season 2 of Castlevania on Netflix. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that. And basically, just give me a moment. Hold on. Alright. Just making sure you guys can see everything. Alright, cool. So, I want to talk about this series. And basically, this series, part 1 was last year. This year, part 2 came out. And man, I just wanted to tell you guys, this series is so dope. I was completely engulfed in the animation this time around. I was kind of disappointed last time when it was only 4 episodes. To me, it was a little short, but this time around, it really did have a lot of the world really opened up in this second season. We got to see a little bit of Dracula's army. We got to see that they had a lot of he had a lot of conflict in between the ranks of all the vampires. I'm not gonna lie, man. One of my favorite parts of the series was the dynamics that they had. You know, the characters between Trevor Belmont and the magician and Dracula's son. And man, it was so much fun watching it. I believe I watched it already like at least 4 times. I watched it already, and every time I watch it, I see something different, something brand new that I didn't catch the time before. And yeah, I've been a big fan of this series, you know, since Super Nintendo when Super Castlevania came out. You know, just really liked it. What else I gotta say, man? Go watch it. It's fucking incredible, especially when he gets the whip, that legendary whip from you know, the Morning Star whip. Many times I found myself clapping like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Clapping and just basically it was kind of like seeing your video game come to life. Honestly, watching this show was so much fun. And I like my favorite character in the whole thing, honestly, has been, I mean, all the characters are dope, but to me one of the illest characters is the girl, the magician girl. I forget her name right now, but she's super dope and very much needed in the series. Like you could tell like her powers. I mean, put it this way, without her, I don't think they would have been able to do anything to Dracula, honestly. Even with Dracula's son on Trevor's side, both of them alone would have not been able to take care of Dracula and handle the situation. She really plays a big role in it, and she plays a big role in Trevor Belmont's growth as a character too. You know, y'all gonna see the dynamics they have is pretty cool. And man, seeing some of the characters that I seen in the seeing some of the characters come to life from the game, and just like I said, the Morning Star whip and the whole shit, man, it's just like, wow, this is a world now, you know, like you could actually, you know, it's just so crazy. The music was fire in the especially towards the ending when they're fighting, when they actually reach Dracula's castle, and you know, the vampires are fighting and shit, and then they look at them coming in, you know, Trevor, the magician girl, and Dracula's son, when they step inside Dracula's castle and all the vampires look at them. That shit was crazy. It was like, oh shit. And then the music from the video game comes on. that shit was like nostalgic as fuck. I was just like, damn, this is so crazy. And then watching him, watching Trevor Belmont, you know, just handle the whip the way he did it, the way he was moving, it was so dope. Actually, like, see that come to life, you know, because in the video games, you know, you can only do so much in the video games, but man, just like in the actual, you know, in the cartoon, you could see how good he really is. You feel me? And why the fuck he's a Belmont. You know, you could just tell they've been training for this shit. You feel me? They've been training to take out Dracula, and he got serious skills with the whip, and with other things too. Like, they show you the daggers that you get in the game. That shit is pretty dope. I thought that shit was super sick, watching all that come to life. You get to see his crib. You know, he takes you to his hideout, and you get to see like pretty much all the books and everything. You feel me? Everything they've been working on through the years to fight Dracula. So, yo, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Even if you don't know anything about Castlevania, watch it from season 1 to season 2. And trust me, regardless whether you're into Castlevania or not, you're gonna fucking love the show. If you like a good story, because that's one thing they did. The writers were so on point. That's like the main thing of this whole thing. That it doesn't matter if you're into it or not. Like, the people that wrote the story, they wrote such a rich story that even if you're not into it, you're just gonna, like, if you're just introduced to Castlevania through Netflix, you're not gonna be disappointed, and you're gonna be like, damn, I actually want to play these games and see it. You know what I mean? Actually be able to be this guy. So yeah, that's my reaction to it. That's my review. From 1 to 10, man, I give this show like a solid, you know, like a solid 9. You know, from 1 to 10, I give it a 9. And the only reason why I say that I give it a 9 is because I mean, there's really nothing wrong with the show, but if I had to nitpick, it would be a little bit more of that nostalgic music that us, you know, hardcore fans know. So if you guys could incorporate in the next season some of that type of music that they have on this game right here, man, forget it. I'm in, you know. And we got season 3 coming up. The show's been doing so good that Netflix already bought season 3. So that's definitely coming out. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this show. I had to review on it. I had to talk about it on Halloween. You feel me? Got the candy. So that's it. That's my reaction. Y'all be safe. Don't trick or treat too late. And that's my reaction. Peace. Happy Halloween, y'all.